Hey everybody, Scoutcrafter here again. We got some new tools in the mail. Let's check them out. We just got a nice new set of screwdrivers from GearWrench, and what's so nice about these, I've been looking at these for a long time before I finally decided to go for it. One of the things I love about it is you could see that right here, made in Taiwan. We all know about Taiwanese tools. They're following Japan's footsteps and not producing any junk. And they've been really, I'm telling you, I can't be happier than the tools I've been getting lately from Taiwan. Okay, so the problem is we have the package, this clamshell type packaging. You know, we have a love-hate relationship with this stuff, don't we? I mean, it shows you the product nice, it keeps it pretty well from banging into each other, but boy is it a pain in the ass to get into, right? I mean, you know, we have all different, everybody has their own thing, whether you cut it with a utility knife or whatever the case may be. But years back, I guess it's going on, I don't know, maybe 10 years now, I bought these pair of M300 from Wiss. Okay, these are the sweetest pair of shears that I own. These things are so great, very ergonomic. Your finger goes in here, this rests against your thumb, and I bought this specifically for clamshell packaging. So let's get into it and I'll show you how I open it. Now, believe it or not, thousands of people are injured a year with this kind of clamshell packaging. So what I like to do is along the edge here, instead of trying to shear it all the way up and then having this piece come back and catch you in the side of the hand, what I do is every 6 inches or so, I put a cut in like this. And you can see these shears just go through this like butter. I mean, they're wonderful for that. And then from taking it from the bottom, I just shear it. It will go straight up to that point that I cut into. And this piece here, you could see will usually fall off. And that's the way I found. And this way I go all the way around the packaging and it's no problem. Again, like I said, I cut it usually just a couple, every 6 inches or so. I cut it in, and it just makes it that much easier so that long piece isn't trailing down. And cut up like this. And these shears, these Wiss shears, are one of the best tools that I own. Really enjoy using it, and I suggest if you get a pair, or if you can find a pair, pick them up, the M300. So let's finish this up. Okay, out of the package, these screwdrivers, just looking them over, initial fit and feel and quality, just outstanding. I just wiped them down with a piece of paper towel, just because they do have I guess a little bit of an oil on there that they ship it in. First of all, the tips, you can see the tips are hardened, and they are magnetic. I found that out. They are magnetic. The handles are a slightly triangular configuration, which is fantastic for gripping. They are not too wide. They're super sexy. I mean, you know me with red, right? Oh, these things are just beautiful. They have down here, there is a little bit of texturing that takes place around here, because when you're pushing a screwdriver and you need that grip, and sometimes you get down here, you don't want your hand slipping forward. So that's what this little lip, this little rise is at the bottom of screwdrivers. These are just beautiful. So it's a 10-piece set. All the handles, like I said, are really, you know, triangle, but they really fit nicely into the hand. And let's try. Now here I ran a couple screws into some wood just to see if there was any hot spots, and thank goodness there wasn't. Okay, so through the initial testing, I really like them. Again, these type of screwdrivers, there's no metal capping on the back, so it's not made for banging. They're not made for prying. They do have a square shank on the slotted screwdrivers that if you had to put a wrench on, but they're really, these are more for your standard hand screwing and things like that. Now, years ago, I bought a set of these Craftsman Professionals. They don't make these any longer, I don't believe, but what was nice about these had a really comfortable grip. They weren't triangular, but you could see the taper in here. These were really nice. The tips, however, were not quite as strong as your regular Craftsman screwdrivers. I don't know why, but But again, these I kept for my more or less cabinet making stuff. A funny thing to point out, these resin handles, you either like them or don't like them. I tend to like them. I always like the clear handles. But this is the only set I ever got with a bad batch. Now see, this is that resin type of plastic. This here, if you get this clouding up, you can see here, that's going to come back. You can wipe these down with a little steel wool and WD-40 and it'll come back semi-clear. It's going to fog up again. That's because the batch wasn't correct. Now this is the only time I would bring back a set or a product back to Sears and say that it was defective right from the beginning, which this was. But like I said, I don't know if I can get this screwdriver anymore. So when I do have to use this size, I wipe it down before I have to, but this always clouds up and it's a little bit annoying. But the new plastics, they've tend to do away with that, and they're much better with their quality control, and especially from Taiwan. These are lifetime warranty, and just want to show you, see what you think. Okay, thanks very much for tuning in. Take care. Have a nice day.